Good evening. Well, I just did a very happy recap of the New York Mets clinching the National League Championship Series. Going to clinching the Division Series, going to the National League Championship Series, facing the winner of the San Diego Padres, Los Angeles Dodgers, which that's going to go to Game 5 most likely. LA seems to be in control of that one, but we'll see. The Rangers, I got to talk real quickly. Kudos, great opening night. I thought we'd win this game. Like I said, I expect the Rangers to make the playoffs this year, but it's about what they do in April and May. We know that. They dominated Pittsburgh. From what I watched of the game, I was celebrating the Mets, but the Rangers absolutely dominated the Pittsburgh Penguins. Vinny Trocheck with a couple of late goals. Hedel had one. We had Kreider, the newcomer Carrick. Um, uh, we found so many holes, and maybe Pittsburgh's just an old team, old defense. But either way, good to get the first game. Igor made the saves he had to make, and I made a previous video of, with Igor. I'm like, it's. I wasn't necessarily a big fan of hearing that news that he rejected the largest offer for a hockey goalie, and because it doesn't bode well. But at the same time, I think he's worth it. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, except when I mentioned before, I'm like, that's just so much to hamstring a team for the cap. But at the same time, I also think of it too, like without him, we don't get, like I said, we wouldn't have been in the conference finals 2 of the last 3 years. Um, I'm torn. I'm really hoping the Rangers can work out something and cap wise or whatever. But I'm not Chris Drury. I'm not whatever. And again, there's more going on there that we don't know the whole thing. But the media likes to, especially in New York City, they like to stir the pot. So but we'll see how much truth there is to Igor turning that down. But he was good tonight. He was good tonight. The team was flying. I like the puck movement. The chemistry's there. And we just beat. We just were the better team. So I think Lafreniere had one too. I think he scored tonight. But like I said, I tuned in the second period when I was celebrating on Cloud Nine with the Mets. So it was playoff baseball tonight, and it was the first game of hockey. But either way, I'm glad the Rangers won. Like I said, if it's gonna be what comes down, team stays healthy, they'll be right there at the end. But I just hope we stay healthy and. Should be a fun year. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to win the cup, but they should be a playoff team. But either way, I'm just trying to enjoy the ride with all my teams now because I mean the only team that I really over the years that's been consistently a playoff team has given me something have been the Rangers, but they haven't given me a championship. They've done everything but win the championship. You know, the Knicks, up until the last couple of years, they were a joke, but they finally got their crap together. The Mets, it's been a very adventurous few years for Steve Cohen's tenure. The playoffs had ended on a bad note in 2022, and then Diaz's injury, and it's with last year and Scherzer and Verlander going, and this year with Mendoza, first year, blah 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 blah, and then the Jets. I mean, they're their own circus. They're their own entity. But getting back to the Rangers, I know this was mainly a Rangers video. I wanted this to me. Like I said, really, really, a good first win. Good way to start off the season. And I'm hopeful for a lot of wins, and we'll see what this team does. But they know the time's running out too for them to win with this core. So hopefully they buckle down and give us a good season, and we'll go from there. But good first win tonight, guys. All right.